Are you confused on what a director's loan account is as a small business owner? Follow my video to learn more. When we're reviewing the company accounts after the year end, one schedule all business owners get really excited about is the director's loan account, but they don't quite understand it. Let's refresh again all of the key areas, so please follow this video. As a small business, and if you're trading as a limited company, that limited company legally is a separate legal entity. That means, in layman's terms, it's an imaginary person. So that means that you personally, as the director and owner of a business, are separate from your company. So any money that's exchanged where you owe the company money or the company owes you is recorded within a director's loan account. In layman's terms, all of the ins and all of the outs between you and your company are registered in this one account. What is money into your director's loan account? This could be a few things. Number one, salary. Any salary that's been declared on the payroll and filed with HMRC, that element of net pay will go into your director's loan account. The second one is any dividends that have been declared. Dividends don't have to be paid the same date that they're declared. So when a dividend is declared, which is a distribution of profit, that amount can go into your director's loan account as money that's owed to you. Number three, expenses. All of us do it, and it's legitimate. We pay for expenses out of our own pocket, and if they're wholly and exclusively for the business, we are legally allowed to claim them, and so we should. That is the third line on the director's loan account, money in that's entitled to, where you've paid expenses out of your own pocket, but was the company's. That money is therefore due back to you. Number four, interest on your loan account for credit balances. A credit balance is an amount of money that the company owes you. So if you've got tens of thousands of pounds sitting in your director's loan account, you can, if you wish, nominate that you charge interest on this balance at a commercial rate. That interest will need to go on your self-assessment, but sometimes it can be a great tax planning tool to do this. But look at your overall affairs before you do. Money out. This is the one that every accounts meeting always makes me smile, and sometimes we have the best conversations because of it. Money out is everything you've drawn out of the business. That could be cash, that could be money out of petty cash, that could be bank transfers, it could be checks that you've paid yourself. But if you've taken money out of the business, that will be money out of your director's loan account. Dead easy. The net, which is all of the ins, the balance, is the sum of what you were entitled to and what you've taken. That will leave a balance where you owe the company or the company owes you. Things to be wary of. As a business owner, it's dead easy to sometimes get your card out and spend and spend and spend and spend and go,
it's all right, it'll go in my loan account.
This can be a black hole. This can be a really bad habit, but you may have income to take. Get it? But if you're out of control of this, you can sometimes rack up a load of drawings. It may not be the available profit. If your director's loan account is overdrawn, which means you owe the company money and you haven't got the ways to reimburse it, you can be hit by HMRC with a tax for an overdrawn director's loan account. This is 32.5%, not to be sniffed at. Also, if you have an overdrawn loan account, it can also be a benefit in kind unless the business is charging interest onto you. Do not fall into this trap. It is a really bad habit and is sometimes hiding another problem within your business. I am a massive fan of planning before the year end and just planning. I get no plan ever survives battle, and that's fine, and that's just the way life is. But if you have a plan, you have something to aim for, and you are just not walling about or spending things where it goes into the black hole of the director's loan account. So each year you should be able to roughly plan what type of income do you need. Now, a lot of these areas are covered personally in my video, which we talked about personal budgets. They're really powerful because everyone concentrates on their business accounts, but not always about the personal. If you plan, you may not get that sinking feeling that you get when you sit in front of your accountant and go, realised I spent that much. If I frittered away with this, this would help my son or daughter get through university. If I didn't frit this away, I would have the money for after school clubs so my children can do fencing, boxing, gymnastics, it doesn't matter. But what you're doing here is just looking at eliminating waste. Massive. Directors' loan accounts, if you get a good handle of these and you really understand, you can drive your personal and business finances forward massively. If you are looking for a straightforward guide to building a more profitable and sustainable business, download our book. It's packed full of tips and tricks to help you. Please also tick yes please to be notified every time we send out updates and on new pieces of content. Would you like to pay less tax? There are 71 opportunities to pay less tax in our book. Our current record for tax saved is over 300,000 for one company. Could yours be more? Download our free resource to see what tax you could save now and for the future. To make sure also you don't miss out on any of our future updates, tick the box saying yes please keep me updated.